Hey guys, this day 6 years ago, Forge Plumbing started, and I sat down with the owner and founder, Scott Selby. Just wanted to find out, how did it start, what does it look like currently, and where we're ending up in future. Scott,
Jevan,
what led you to starting Forge Plumbing?
very good question. Really, if you trace it back, I think it was something that was drummed into us as kids, actually, that time is money in contracting.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I never really appreciated it in my younger years, but now as a business owner, it certainly makes sense. But I guess I saw the waste of time, waste of money, buying things, materials reactively, when every hour of your workable day, daylight hours, is precious, particularly in a small dad and mum contracting business. I knew of another company that had provided a better way for electricians to do it in this space,
Okay.
and I thought, hey, you know what? How about we do the same thing for plumbers? There's got to be a better way.
Excellent. Do you remember your first day? What was it like?
First day at Forge?
Yeah.
Certainly do. Never forget it. Big leap.
Deep end.
30 degrees, actually high 30s it was. No air conditioning. Little old office. Second-hand desk, computer, phone, and that was it.
Wow.
Yes, lots of blood, as they say, sweat and tears. But I guess no plan B. There was no plan B. There
No
was
backup.
just a single fixed mission to help plumbers get ahead.
Yeah.
And I thought we could do that by providing them a better way. And then COVID struck. That changed everything. Definitely never been through anything like that before, 1 year into business. And we didn't know what was going to happen next. But suddenly we were, trying to juggle staff in the office, wash our hands every 5 seconds, leave boxes outside for plumbers to collect. Just everything changed. As they say, necessity is the mother of invention. And what we really saw, though, was a new wave of smart plumbers embracing a different way to purchase their gear so they could still maintain their daily livelihoods in their business.
Yeah.
And that's, I guess, where we saw excellent growth.
Where did the name Forge come from?
Very early one morning, I had been looking for a single syllable brand
Okay.
that would reflect what we wanted to build, which was an enduring brand and product that brought value to the plumbing market. We wanted something that depicted strength and trust and endurance and longevity.
Very good. What's your background, Scott?
Hard work. Literally brought up in trenches,
Yeah.
on the tools,
Out in the sun.
out in the sun, slogging it out. Yeah. But we had a small dad and mum family run contracting business, and you literally worked day, night, public holidays, whatever it took to try to keep the business going, help them out. It was just the thing to do. But gave me an excellent insight into the trade, how tradies operate, the frustrations, the challenges, the long nights, the accounts, trying to get money in, etc., which has really been very beneficial in relating to the challenges of the present day with the small businesses, particularly trade businesses.
Yeah. As a young contractor, what frustrated you the most?
You mean just when I started work?
Yeah.
In a serious way?
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't have a whole lot of frustrations. It was probably my dad.
It's the boss's problem.
Lots frustrated him. Probably my lack of work. But no, genuinely, biggest frustration was him as a waste of time. Getting to site, no fittings, no materials, hadn't thought ahead, weren't organised, pack up the trailer, pack up the toolboxes, pack it all together, shoot down to the merchant, grab the gear, come back, pay double the price. I could never understand what he's worried about. I loved the trip. Air-conditioned ute, cordial when we got there, nice chat to the branch manager. I didn't get his stress, but now I can see it.
Yeah.
And what it's given me is an insight into how valuable time is. As he said, always said, time is money.
Yeah.
I guess one thing he used to say is, would you go to OTR on the run, for those of us in South Australia, or 7-Eleven to do your weekly shop? So what he taught us was to get organised. If you're going to run a successful trade business, contracting business, as every plumber out there wants to do, is you've got to get a right perception of time, the value of time, and how important it is to carry stock, have the right stock, and be organised.
On the tools,
Yeah.
what was your biggest stuff up?
Oh, where do I start?
Biggest one, just one.
I remember clearly one day that comes to mind right then, being on a ditch witch. We were trenching on, actually it was a golf course out northern parts of Adelaide, and trenching through 7,500 volts. I remember sending out most of Port Adelaide into darkness.
That's pretty
I
good.
wasn't the favourite boy that day.
No. What does the plumbing industry look like for the next 12 months to 5 years?
Well, firstly, it's a great industry to be in. I've had to do with it since a kid. Love it. And I think it's very, very positive. The future looks great. You're always going to need a plumber. Plumbers are smart people. Particularly now, I think we're seeing a tribe of plumbers coming through, younger plumbers, you know, and middle age, etc. But they're more savvy about business. They're using technology to their advantage, and they're smarter on how they buy gear, how they stock gear, how they organise their business. They know they have to be like that to stay at the very cutting edge in a very, very competitive market.
Yeah, technology will have a massive influence over the industry in the next 5 years.
Yes, and even how they get their work. No more yellow pages.
No. For Forge Plumbing, what do you think the next 12 months to 5 years looks like?
Just as busy as the last 5 years, 6 years now, if not busier. We've got a great team and lots in the pipeline to get done. There's so much more to do to make this industry better, see the prosperity of the plumbing trade. So much more we want to do yet. So yeah, exciting things coming.
Anything you can give us an insight on?
Without getting in trouble from the boys behind me? Oh, well, I guess one thing is we've had a web ordering app for the last nearly 2 years it is now.
Yeah.
It's web-based. A lot of the guys are already using it
Yeah.
to their advantage, but we're going to see some significant improvements in that space, just to name one.
Okay.
And why? To make the whole experience frictionless, easier, faster.
Cool. For the team here at Forge, what do you think drives us the most?
I guess everyone here has a passion, I guess, in their belly to help the trade, to help the plumber, elevate their circumstances, see their businesses prosper. And all we do here is just play a very, very small part in doing that. You know, I guess what gets us out of bed every morning is see the impact we've already made on so many lives, so many businesses, the feedback we get, seeing their businesses grow, seeing them make money, hear them telling us about the smile on their dial when their accountant comes to them at the end of the year and say, hey, what have you done differently? He said, all I've done is buy my materials smart.
It's very cool.
Super rewarding. For us, it's not about a transaction. What motivates us and keeps us going is to see the plumbing trade prosper.
It's a massive market, plumbing.
It is.
Why do you think Forge will be successful?
I have a true belief that Forge is going to be very successful. It already has been, and we're going to build on that success. And the reason is we firmly believe we offer something very different. You know, why can't plumbers have access to a brand that is in control of the quality of their own products? That's why I have a team of engineers here. Why can't plumbers have a brand that backs them in with their labour should there ever be a warranty issue? Why can't plumbers have a brand that has 365 days, no questions asked returns policy? The job gets cancelled, they get overstocked, send it back, credit their account. Why can't they have a brand that brings in fairness in pricing, transparency in pricing? What you see is what you get. You know, no more flicking through the invoice at the end of the month. I haven't been using many of them. Price has gone up there. There's a whole lack of trust. We want to bring trust and confidence back in the marketplace. So as far as getting the gear, they can do that with confidence, trusting their supplier, trusting the Forge brand, and do what they do best. Focus on what they do best, which is what? Plumbing.
Plumbing.
You know, they didn't get into plumbing just to sell labour.
No.
They're practitioners. They're buying material, the right material, quality material, with the backing, assembling it together to a system that they're proud to put their name on.
If you were to summarise what you just said and how you feel about Forge and in the industry just down into one sentence, what would it be?
I think we just keep things simple. There's the old way and there's a new way. There's the Forge way.
Very good.